Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to Three's In. This story came to me the other day. Matter of fact, I was sharing it with a friend of mine. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to include it here on the channel. It is kind of funny. In 1965, my folks moved from Atlanta, Georgia, up to Rantoul, Illinois. My dad had been a commissary officer in the Air Force, and then he had to take 6 months off because of federal law before he could go working in civil service. So his 6 months was up, and he got a job as a commissary officer at Rantoul. And I went down over the summer that year to help them move. On the way from Atlanta to Rantoul, Illinois, we stopped off in Cincinnati at my Aunt Vera's house. Now, Aunt Vera was one of my mom's sisters. Mom came from a family of 9. Anyway, Aunt Vera had a little bit of a drinking problem. Actually, it was not a problem for her at all. She enjoyed drinking. She did it very well, now that I think about it. And, of course, dear old Dad got into the artillery punch quite a bit himself. So right there, you have the background of this story. Also, my Aunt Vera and my dad were like two cats, perpetually circling each other, sizing each other up. Okay, fine, you get the picture now. So, Aunt Vera lived, and my Uncle Gene lived in this Victorian house. Beautiful house it was. This house was actually huge. And when you walked into it, you walked up a set of stairs, magnificent steps out front, into a foyer. If you kept going straight ahead, you veered to the right and went back into the kitchen. If you kept going straight ahead, you went up this grand staircase. Oh, it must have been, I bet that staircase was 6-7 feet wide. Just a beautiful staircase, went up to the second floor. And then at the top of the stairs was the main bathroom. I don't know why there wasn't a bathroom on the main floor, but that's just the way it was. Off to the left was a huge living room. Then around the corner, it turned into a dining room. And then from that dining room, there was another side door back into the kitchen. Anyway, that's just the way the house was configured on the first floor. When you got up to the second floor, as I mentioned, you went straight ahead into the bathroom. And then if you took an immediate left, there was a pretty wide hallway. That hallway had to be, again, about 6 feet wide, maybe 5 feet. Who knows? I'm not going to argue over a foot. Anyway, the bedrooms came off that hallway. Well, this one particular night, my mom and Dad settled in with Uncle Gene and Aunt Vera, and my Uncle Bib came down from Lebanon, Ohio, with his girlfriend, and they all decided to play poker there in the kitchen. So the drinking and the smoking got going pretty early on. Now, at the time, Vera had 2 boys, Kenny and Brian, and I imagine they were like 9 and 7. And they'd gone to bed in one of the bedrooms, and they were sleeping on army cots. Okay, now you got the background of the story here. So as the evening's going, Dad and Vera, they're all getting into the booze and playing cards and smoking. And at one point, my dad came upstairs to go to the bathroom. Well, my brother Bill and I had taken the 2 boys, like I mentioned, they were sleeping on army cots. So we took these two boys on their army cots and put them out in the hallway. Just lifted up each end of the army cot and set them down the hallway. So we were in another bedroom. We heard Dad come to the top of the stairs, and heard him hesitate, kind of look down, and, what the hell? So he goes into the bathroom, he comes back out, checks the boys out again, goes downstairs. We grab the 2 boys, put them back in the bedroom, and we're standing at the top of the chairs, and we hear Dad say to Vera, he says, "Hey, Vera," he says, "why are the boys sleeping out in the hallway?" And she says, "Oh, Bob, you're just full of shit." She says, "They're asleep in their bedrooms." And Dad says, "No, Vera," he says, they're sleeping out, they're in bed, but they're in the hallway." And she, "Oh, God damn it, Bob." So she gets up and comes upstairs, and looks down the hallway. There's nothing in there. And she says, "That's stupid shit." So she goes back downstairs and she says, "Bob, you're just full of crap." She says, "There's nothing in the hallway." She says, "It's just empty as ever." Meanwhile, Bill and I pick up the two boys, put them back in the hallway. Dad says, "Well, God damn it, Vera." He says, "I don't think I've had that much to drink." So we hear him coming up the stairs. We duck into our bedroom, and Dad says, "That Vera," he says, "she wouldn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. There's those two boys," or whatever. So he goes downstairs. Now they're getting pissed off at each other because Dad walks upstairs, sees the boys. Vera walks upstairs, no boys. She said, "God damn it, Bob." She says, "I don't know what you're drinking, but you're just full of crap." So these two are starting to really go at it. And Bill and I grab the two boys. We know Vera's coming up next, so we grab the two boys, put them back in the bedroom. And I swear to God, we were laughing so hard we damn near dropped one of them. I don't know which one, but managed to get us saved. She came up and looked at it and goes back downstairs, and they're really getting into it. And pretty soon my mom comes upstairs to settle the argument. Mom was always kind of a peacemaker anyway, so she comes upstairs. And she hears us laughing by that time. She says, "You guys," you got to knock that crap off. Anyway, my mom's family, the Garrisons, were always pulling pranks on each other. And this is one of the better ones that we came up with. And just a lot of fun. So thanks for stopping in. We'll chat with you here on another day with another story. Good to see everyone.